How's everybody doing? This is Justin Sippers with another edition of How to Make More Money. Now look, trust me when I'm telling you, there's a big difference between the income spot of 6 figures and 7 figures. 7 figures is creating retirement and doing all the things. 6 figures is keeping up with the Joneses. And now, I'm not saying that you can't retire on a 6-figure income. It's not what I'm saying at all. 7 figures is more life-changing. So as a salesperson, you should strive for the 7-figure income. Now, my wife and I did a pros and cons list. When I left $150,000 a year, solid job, which I was a top salesperson in the nation, and went back into the mortgage industry. And when I did that, there were so little guarantees. I can't tell you that enough. I mean, when you're looking at coming back into an industry that you've been out of for a few years, and this is again right in the beginning of 2010, the market had not taken off yet, and I took a position trying to open up net branches for an East Coast bank on the West Coast. That was a bad idea. 6 months or so into it, fell flat on our face, ended up with nothing. I can't go back and get my $150,000 a year job. I didn't think I really wanted it or needed it either. But what I did was I needed to get by. I needed to get myself to the next step. I needed to create an income flow out of nothing. How did I do that? Living paycheck to paycheck, recovering from the financial crisis, divorce, and all the things. How did I do that? I literally went door knocking. I went from door to door to door, real estate offices, broker offices, whoever I could talk to about why it would be better for them to send the loan to me and the broker that I worked for at the time. And slowly, but surely, I created an income flow. It was not easy. It wasn't gangbusters income either. It was getting by. It was getting to know the industry again. It was re-familiarizing myself with what I used to be very familiar with, but the whole game had changed. And when I did that, it was painful. But I learned so much. And I basically became a contract processor. I went out and got my own loans so that I could process them for my broker so he could fund them. Now, obviously, my broker was a loan officer. I was dealing primarily with real estate agents, and I was just facilitating the transaction and collecting the conditions, not quoting rate or talking to the borrower, just really processing the files. But getting to know it, getting to know the lender's systems, and all of the things. Why am I telling you this? Because the struggle that I went through at that time prepped me to jump right back into wholesale where I was at in 2013. In the beginning of 2013, I remember I got a broker list. I think I've shared this. I had, 100 brokers from back in the day. 2 of them were still around, and both of those were taken by other account executives at the bank that I ended up going to work for. I started from zero, but I had all the knowledge. I was very persistent. I answered my phone, and quickly, within a year, I was a top AE at the company, starting from zero in an industry that takes people years to ramp up. All I was doing was retreading my shoes and hitting the pavement. There's nothing you need to do but work your butt off, but work smarter, not necessarily harder. Be smart about it. Anyway, I'm sharing this experience with you guys because that is the experience, strength, and hope that I have that I'm passing on to you on how it is that I got where I'm at today. Anyway, thank you guys so much. I hope you're enjoying my videos and telling people about them as well. If you have any questions, you can email me at justinsimpers@gmail.com. Thank you and have a nice day.